Not one time, two-time world champion, Damien Trainor. Everyone raise the roof. Hey! Navi General. Yes, guys, I am here right now with one of the K-Star owners, the new K-Star in Warsaw, guys. They're killing it right now. They are the best in the game as far as I know. That's why I go there. But also, guys, this guy's had numerous fights, over 10 fights. He's actually fought. One of the guys is fighting today as well, and you beat him, right? Yeah? Which is very interesting. And you know what? I'm super excited to be with him right now. I am with no other than Adam Banks. What are you saying, my brother?
Yeah, all good, man. Nice one. You okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm amazing. Thanks, bro. How you doing, man? Tell me how you feeling, what you've been up to, etc. How you feeling about the event?
Well, I'm excited, to be fair. Excited for the night. I know it's a packed show, some good fighters on, and I know it's sold out as well, so it's going to be a good atmosphere tonight. It's going to be a really good show, so I'm excited to watch the fights and obviously corner the lads we've got on fighting as well. Gene, X-Ray, and Brandon, all the lads we've got on. It's going to be a good show.
I hear that, man. Gene's actually, he's fighting the guy who you fought.
Yeah, so I fought him last year in February and the end of February, and yeah, I beat him then. I think I dropped him in the 4th round and won on decision, yeah. And yeah, Gene's fighting him tonight. So after I fought him, he went on to become the UK number 8, and Gene's also went on to become the UK number 6 at the weight above. So now they're fighting now tonight. I think it's going to be a really good fight, but obviously I've got to, obviously I'm going for Gene. I think Gene's going to be a bit too fast for him, a bit too sharp for him, and get the knockout as well.
I hear that, man. There's no animosity between you and the other guy, though, is there?
Nah,
I'm not gonna out.
No fights tonight. Only in the ring.
If Ada jumps in the ring as well in that tag team. Go on. And you know what I was gonna ask you? Actually, before I ask that question, I want to ask you, what got you into Thai boxing? Was it just randomly, were you getting bullied? What happened?
You know what? I used to go to school with a friend who was training at K-Star at the time. He used to fight out of K-Star when I was in school. So I think I was about 14, and I used to enjoy watching like fighting, things like that, like MMA, stuff like that. But I didn't really know what Thai boxing was at the time, except just that my mate was a Thai boxer. So anyway, his name's Hasibi. He doesn't train anymore, but so he brought me down to the gym for like my first free trial lesson, and I joined on a 4-week beginners course actually. So I did like the 4-week course, and then at the end of the course, I loved it. So I just stayed since then, and since then I've not had many days off, to be fair, not many days off training. I just loved it and carried on. So yeah, it's just that really. My friend from the school brought me down, yeah.
And that's actually pretty sick, man. And you know what? Any advice for anyone out there when I ask you, yeah, like anyone who wants to get into training, whether why they should do Thai boxing, etc. Because your story is sick. You started off with a beginner course and now you ended up fighting, you know what I mean, like sick fights and beating people, etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's the best feeling. Fighting's like the best feeling ever. Like walking out, fighting, it's a great feeling. So it gives you like another level of confidence as well. Like you feel great, and even if you don't want to fight, you just want to train for self-defense, things like that. It's wicked as well. And if you live in Birmingham, the best advice I'd give you is come and train at K-Star. So we've got obviously 6 academies in Bar, Warsaw, Aldridge, Quinton, Sheldon, and City Centre as well. So if you live in any of those areas, obviously come and train at K-Star. And even if you don't live in Birmingham and you want to start training, it's the best thing you'll ever do. Honestly, you join a community, you meet friends for life. Like we met at the gym.
Yeah, we met at the gym.
So it's the best thing you'll ever do for confidence, fitness, all things like that. Yeah, get started, man. Get started.
Now hear me, Aiden. We can't do anything. Damn, we ain't got much room. But can you do us? Can you do us a little? Can you give us a little bit of something? Let me move this chair away. Come on.
What shall I do?
Anything you want to do? Anything, any other combo, anything.
Just do.
Hey, that was a good one. Guys, Adam Banks, check him out and listen. Whoa! And someone just got dropped. We should have been watching the fight really, but yeah, back to it. Guys, we've got another superstar in the building. This guy actually went viral with a video that got over 2 million views where he knocked someone out in the ring. His name is Phil Gamster and he trains at Aldridge K-Star. And it's a pleasure to be with you right now, my brother.
Nice to meet you. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, amazing, thanks, bro. Tell us a little bit about that viral moment, man.
Well, it was just over a year ago now, but I was fighting in a show in Wolverhampton, and the first round went really good, and then the second round he come out and he kept throwing the front kick out, and eventually I noticed that he was being really sloppy with it, so then I caught his front kick, and then yeah, basically I pulled him in with the right hand. And I dropped him and he didn't get back up. But you can see on the video, I was even shocked in myself because I was looking over him thinking, like, I can't believe I just done that. But then Steve Logan, like one of the OGs from K-Star, he got it on video, and then he put it on his Instagram, and then it went to all the other, like all the Thai boxing pages and everything. I had ESPN messaging me on Instagram saying, can they put it on their TikTok account? And they've got like over 3 million followers on Instagram. So yeah, it was a bit of a surreal moment, for me. Everyone was like messaging me and stuff like that. But then from then, everyone sort of expects a knockout now. Since that one, they always expect it better. But that was probably one of my highlights. Definitely was a good thing.
I hear that, man. And bro, like, what actually got you into Thai boxing as a whole again? Because obviously you're knocking man down in the ring now. But
of course. Well, I've always been like sporty and stuff. I've always done something like physical with my life. But my mate Josh Whitaker, he doesn't train anymore because he's got like a few kids and that. But he's coming today. But he got me into it. You see, I only started it as a hobby. You see, and I got better and better. And then Steve Logan said to me about just over 2 years ago, he was like, how do you feel about getting in the ring? And I thought, I'll give it a go. And my first one went well. I went down London, fought some guy in a Raw Combat League on Christian Knowles' show, and stopped him in the first round, knocked him out in the first round. He was some big guy, yeah.
First fight?
Yeah, first fight, yeah.
That's mad.
In the first round, so then it sort of like set the level then. And then obviously, from then on, I kept stopping him in the first round and stuff, maybe second round. My last fight, I did have, that was a 5-round war, that was, went the whole distance. But hopefully today I can get another knockout because I'll be fighting in a bit.
You're fighting a guy?
Yeah, I'm fighting today.
I didn't even know it's fighting gun. I'm an idiot. Look how calm you look. That looks sick.
Yeah,
so you actually fight today. You know what? I really wish you win now because it's about that. And you know what? Maybe after the fight, I don't know if you can guarantee because you might be a bit stressed, but as long as you win and everything, even if you don't win, it's good. But I can probably get an interview if I can. 100%. But if we get that time,
yeah, definitely. We'll get. You'll see me how buzzing I am now. We're gonna knock him out. I'll be even more buzzing. So
you know what? I'm actually excited for that fight, guys.
We're
and
gonna manifest it.
We're gonna manifest that shit. Visualize that shit. And you know what? Hopefully you are gonna get knocked out because I'm gonna record that and put it on.
I'm on fight number 20. So yeah, I'm on about I think about 9 o'clock or something. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, sick man. Sick. Okay, let's do this. The final thing, Rod Tag Super Leg. What do you think?
Oh, Rod Tang Super Leg was an unreal fight. I think Super Leg all day. I knew Super Leg would have beat him. Loads of people were saying that like Super Leg didn't drop him with the elbow and he tripped up, but he did drop him with the elbow because he lands a knee first and he steps him with the elbow and you see him drop. Obviously he didn't want to get the 8 count, and that's why he was complaining to the ref. But I don't know. I feel like it could have changed if it went the 5 rounds. You know what I mean? But them 2 elite fighters like that, it's always going to be fireworks. You know.
Loads of elbows, man.
Hopefully, I don't fight with elbows at the moment, but towards the end of next year, I want to get into B class and A class. Yeah. So hopefully that'll be me throwing some elbows one day.
Sick, man. My guys, stay tuned. Nobody gonna get a mother knockout. The man himself. We were just talking about him. I see him walking past. Guys, let me tell you who he is. So basically, he's the guy that Phil was on about. He's gonna be fighting the guy who Phil fought before. Guys, let me tell you a little bit about him. He is a 2-time British, 2-time Midlands, and 1-time World Thai Boxing Champion, guys. He's only 16 years old, but listen, he is number 8 on the adult list. 6, sorry. I said 8. Number 6, right, yeah? On the adult list. Hear what I'm saying? He's only 16. How old is the guy who's fighting today? I think he's 24. Yeah. Who am I talking about? Gene Smith.
Yeah, man. Ready?
Tell me about your fight tonight. You're fighting a 24-year-old.
Yeah, he's 24. He's a good lad. He was he's 24. He was the UK number 8 at the weight class below me. So I've dropped some weight to fight him. But I'm feeling good. I'm gonna knock him out.
That is mad though, bro. He's 24. He's 60. How are you in the adult category?
Well, everyone I train with is older than me. Everyone I train with, and I've been fighting for years. So now I fought, like, obviously I won a world title in juniors and stuff. So now it's the right time to move up. So I moved up fighting pro rules and stuff. So yeah, man.
That's actually mad, bro. Like I never even knew because you're 16 you can be in the adult division, man.
Yeah. It's a bit different in Thai boxing. So it's like it's a bit different, like how the rules work with like pros and stuff like that. So you can do it as from 16 and above. You can turn pro now in Thai.
I hear that, man. And how you feeling for tonight? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, man. Feeling good, feeling ready, confident.
And hopefully you smash it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna knock him out. And big head kick. That's what's coming. Head kick, man.
Do you know what, I'm excited? You know, look at these fighters. They're so calm. You just seen Phil right now. Yeah, he's calm. You're calm. You look relaxed, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Normal day in the office, man.
You're gonna win, bro. I'm looking forward to it. What fight you fighting?
I'm the 3rd to last, so I think like 22, 23, something like that. I should be on.
So a few fights after Phil, then. I keep mentioning Phil, but it's because I spoke to him.
After him, yeah.
But he was big in Europe as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, before I go, what got you into Thai boxing?
My brother and my dad both trained and they both fought. So I started training when I was about 5. So as soon as I turned 5 and I was old enough to get in the gym, I went down, started training, loved it. That was it.
And you've never looked back since?
Yeah, man. Always trained, always stayed at K-Star. Started fighting there, now I work there, so always been a K-Star, man.
You work in the college road, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I work at the K-Star Bar gym.
Okay, that's where we actually met. I met you the first time. I was sitting the guy in the pads. He was going bam, bam. I was like, yo, this guy is sick. You know what I'm saying?
Nice one.
Before we go, any message for anyone out there who's being bullied or anything like that? Even if they're not doing Thai boxing, why Thai boxing is good, not just for the ring, even if someone wants to do self-defense, etc.
Yeah, man, it's wicked. Well, Thai boxing, it's not just like, obviously it learns you to defend yourself, but it teaches you discipline, confidence, everything. Because obviously you meet new people, you're talking to new people, you learn how to defend yourself. It's perfect for that, it's wicked. So anyone who is being bullied or has anything like that should definitely try and find a near Thai boxing gym and go down, man, get training.
Now, hear that, man. My guy, Gene Smith, I look forward to your fight tonight, my brother. Love. Simon Whitehead here. The crew's out here. Everyone's out here. Amir's fighting tonight as well. My guy, first fight tonight. Yes, guys, we're just in the back in the changing room right now. I'm with one of my teammates. Actually, I trained with this guy. He's an aggressive fighter. We've had some mad spars together before, but today he's having his first actual fight in the ring, and I'm excited for you, bro. I am with Reese Silva. How you feeling?
Good, to be fair, feeling nice and fresh. First time ever doing anything like this. First ever martial arts. I've only been doing it for the last 2 years, but I'm feeling good. So I feel like it's going to be a good show. We're going to be a really good fight. I'm naturally aggressive. I think my opponent's
Trust me about that one.
So hopefully it's going to be 5 rounds of just marching down. I'll come down to be fair. Oh.
Yeah, no, but we're going to go down. One of our guys from our club is fighting right now, so we're going to go watch him fight, Gilbert. But listen, Reese.
Cheers, my guys. Reese Marciano. We're going to go get this W. K-Star sweep.
Do it! Steve Logan, Damien Trainor. There is no plane. Yes, guys, as you've just seen, the champ in the ring. He has just won his fight. He's absolutely smashed it. He actually trained at the same club as me as well. And you know what? We've had some mad spars, but this guy is sick. Guys, he is, I know he looks 21, but he's actually 42 years old. 42 years old, right? Yeah. Guys, he is a Bolivian friend of mine. Gilbert Ray, how you feeling, bro?
I'm okay, man. I'm okay.
How did it feel when you got in there? Like, I know he just called me. He just wants to go see his family, but how did it feel when you got in the ring? Like, did you have any nerves? Did you have anything? What were you thinking?
Nervous, yeah. A little bit nervous, but I need to try, man, because you're not scared because you're in the ring. I need to try, man.
I hear that, man. And how long have you been training for, Gilbert? I've never actually asked you that.
About 6 years, I think.
6 years, yeah. Okay, man. And what got you into training? What got you into training? What made you train? Was it self-defense, or you just thought, I want to get into Thai boxing, or?
Thai boxing. Man.
And why did you start?
I like too much Thai boxing.
You like fighting?
Yeah, I fight as well, yeah.
I hear that, man. But listen, any message for anyone out there who is watching and is thinking about doing Thai boxing, even if they're older, because you're 42, people might be old thinking I'm too old. What do you think for them? Anything?
Coming for training for K-Star, man. In coming training is
It's very good, yeah?
Yes, very good.
I hear that, man. The man of very few but wise words, and his son is here too. Let's get him in the camera. So his family is training.
Yeah, been
Introduce
training.
yourself, bro.
So my name is Gilbert Ray. I'm just his son. So I'm 18 years old, and I had a little hard time on the corner a little bit, but we're glad that we took the win for that.
And you fight as well, don't you?
Yeah, soon we're getting there. We're getting there.
I hear that. And how long have you been training for?
7-8 years.
7-8 years, man. This guy, you know what I'm saying? Guys, he is actually sick, though. You are sick as well. Yeah. Guys, it's in the family.
To come because Simon is a very good teacher, man. Good coming for training.
Simon Whitehead in the back, as you can see, wrapping the hands. You know what I'm saying? Big Simon! We're getting interviewed Simon as well as here today as well, guys. This is what's happening in the training. This is what's going on. Guys, this is a part of the training, just oiling him up. You know what I'm saying? This is the process. So yes, guys, I am with, well, I would say one of my sparring partners, but he basically fucks me up all the time, yeah? But I am with my good friend Amir Yagubi, who's actually fighting today, and he's ready. You're just oiling you up right there, yeah?
Got that massage, got that arm, body stinging, but yeah, feeling ready, man, feeling ready.
Do you know what? You know what I think about Amir is, yeah, you know what? I'll tell you something. The guy's got some good hands. I swear down, like, you know, like, in Thai boxers, yeah, no, honestly, like, top Thai boxers, yeah, they have like they have decent hands, but mainly the kicks. This guy, when he hits you with that jab and that cross, you feel it. He's got a good stiff jab and a good cross. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Even when you do boxing sparring, like, but he's sick, man. Hopefully, you're gonna use some of that today, yeah.
Yeah, man, hoping. He's gonna be walking forward, so I'm gonna give him something to walk forward on. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your like emotions for the fight? Everything, like, how you feeling?
You get that sort of pre-fight sort of nervousness, but like it's just how you use it. Do you know what I mean? So like right now, I'm just feeling fucking ready. I just want to go, like, just want to get in there and just what we've been doing in practice, putting into action now.
I hear that, man. And any message for anyone out there? And actually, no, forget that. Before that, what got you into training? I've never asked you that.
That's a different whole story in itself, bro. But it's a long one, bro. It's a long one. Let's just say trouble pass for now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. No, I got I got involved in Thai boxing because of a trouble past.
Yeah.
So I understand that. You know what I'm saying, though, yeah. And do you think it helped you?
Yeah, I think for me it was just a way of getting out of doing a lot of bad shit that I probably shouldn't have been doing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, for me that was it was an escape from that, and thankfully managed to turn it all around, bro.
I hear that, man. And what's your views on the Super Lek and Rod Tang fight? I'm asking everyone this question.
Close fight, but you know he won it. And you know what? You just gotta hats off to both guys because they're champion mentality. Didn't give up until the last round. Like literally just go. Ugh, couldn't get better than that.
I hear that, man.
The winners were the spectators.
Exactly, man. You know what? It's a sick fight, and honestly, guys, we're looking forward to his fight. Hopefully, you're gonna smash the guy up. I don't know who the guy is. If you're watching this right now, I don't hate you. I don't know who you are, but hopefully he's gonna smash. Yeah, I don't know him, so I don't know who he is. He's gonna watch this and be like, I'm getting this Naveed guy. You know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, man. Good luck, and hopefully smash it, and we'll try and record a bit of that in the fight as well. You get me? This is an incredibly emotional moment right now because I'm with an absolute legend right now, especially in the Thai boxing scene. He's not only the founder of K-Star, right? He has been Thai boxing for over 35 years. He's helped create British Midland champions and world champions, right? Yeah. This guy's trained some of my older cousins as well and helped them win titles as well. And you know, it's actually quite humbling. And he's not really someone you see on the face of K-Star because he's already behind the scenes. But I'm with no other than Steve Logan. How's it going, my brother?
Good, thank you, Naveed.
Yeah, I'll shake your hand as well. He's the guy, he actually graded me as well. You graded me on my last grading as well, yeah? So how's it going, Steve? Just quickly, how did it all begin?
Well, just because it's just an evolving, really. I used to want to learn boxing. I couldn't learn boxing because of the way the gyms were run. And then me and my friend just started learning and training together. And we started doing, at the time, we call it full contact karate because we used to do karate. And then we do it's like kickboxing. And one day we got to a show and they said, we all go fight with low kicks. So we said, what's that? He said, kick in the leg. I said, yeah, we'll do that. That sounds easy. So then our guy, he won the first round with his boxing, and the second round he got stopped. And then after that, with low kicks. And then after they were a Thai boxing gym. So we got mixed in with a Thai boxing guy called Nick Stone. And then he's from London. We used to go to him, he used to come to us. And then after a bit, he left. And then we set up a little gym just to train together and a few friends. And he just developed from there. And then we was learning the Thai boxing. And he's gone off to Australia, which runs a Bulldog gym in Australia. And then just carried on from there, really, in a small centre. And like where things happen, which is a bad thing, but then a good thing comes. So we got kicked out of the community centre to get a full-time centre, which is the one at Perrybar, which I've been in for like over 30 years now. So and then at that time I was still fighting, but because I had to take on the full-time gym, I thought I'd just focus on the fighters and everything and make sure that they kind of
I don't like to call it, but the business side of it was all running properly so that we could provide good facilities for the people that wanted to train. And it's open every day, 7 days a week, 8 a.m. in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. So it's fantastic. And there is other places probably now, but at that time, 30 odd years ago, there was nowhere you could do that.
I hear that. And one thing I noticed that you said there was you didn't like the way the boxing clubs were being run.
Yeah.
What did you like?
Basically, because I used to want to learn boxing, but in those days they didn't help you really, and you're just there like cannon fodder. So if you're a beginner, just bring you in, get you beat up, and then don't teach you nothing. And maybe if you kept going, which I didn't, I kept stopping. They would have probably showed you, but at that time, that's how it was then. It's quite rough, and then they only had fighters, so they're not interested in anyone just keeping fit or whatever. And then some of the gyms I was at, they had big families that was there, so they seemed to be quite friends with them. It's just quite cliquey, really.
Okay, I hear that. And any advice for anyone? Because you've created world champions. This isn't even a joke. Like, Damien Trainor is a 2-time world champion. As a guy who you've trained, has come out of your gym. You've trained many British and Midlands champions, etc. National champions. What does it take? Because not every coach can do that, right? What does it take to build a club where you can train people at that elite level, where they can go, in England especially, and go to Thailand and beat the greats? What does it take to do that?
You got to have technique, but I think what it is like believing in people and wanting to help someone. Like I say, I wanted to be helped. I wanted to do boxing, and they wouldn't help me. So that's why I created the K-Star the way it is. So anyone who wants to learn, they don't have to fight, but if they want to learn, they can learn all the moves and do stuff. And then from that, people build their confidence. And then, like myself, if I'd have been allowed to box, I might have been a boxing champion, but they just wouldn't. They wouldn't let me get past that first level. Just keep beating you up and stuff. And obviously, maybe some people would have done it, but I couldn't do it. So it's just that, and then you're just believing in people and helping them to see that they can do it as well. And obviously, you got to show them the techniques, and then also it's just one step at a time. So everything at the correct order. So some people want to rush and do something, and then they don't get anywhere. So like we mentioned, Damien, that they all Midland area schoolboy, English schoolboy, British, but every single title made sure that they defended the title, because what I was saying to them, and it's true, you don't want the first time you ever defend your title to be when it's the world title. And so they all had a lot of experience winning, then defending, winning, then defending. So it just builds, it's basically, if you're thinking ahead, preparing people and then doing stuff that they're going to have to do later, earlier, so that when they get there, they've already, it's not a problem. You know what I mean?
And any message to anyone out there, super quick, who is maybe someone who is scared to put their 2 feet into Thai boxing, like scared to jump in the water, for example, or someone is thinking about Thai boxing or martial arts, but they don't know where to start, etc. Any message for them?
Yeah, come to K-Star. No, the first step's the hardest one, but it's not. And some people have negative. They might be thinking they're going to get beat up or not. It's not like that. Everyone starts as a beginner, friendly. We have separate classes for beginners. So all the beginners are training together, and that's the way we run K-Star, and that's why it's produced so many people, because it's just a number thing almost, isn't it? Like everyone who comes gets treated properly, and then the ones who've got it in them or they want to progress, they can progress because we're helping them.
I understand that, man. Steve, honestly, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, and I'm going to ask you, as an expert in the game, what's your take on the Rodtang and Superlek fight?
Well, I actually haven't watched it, but I know there's a lot of people moaning. But like today, there's a couple of guys, one of our lads, he lost and they can't understand because the scoring's a bit weird. Well, it's not weird if you understand it, but it's like whereas people. But I've got to watch it after. But I've been busy on the show, so I didn't want to get distracted and start spending hours on. Once I go on YouTube, I'm on there for hours, so I stayed off it last couple of days.
Especially TikTok, mate. You're scrolling through, you're there for like 2-3 hours. But nice to meet you, Steve, man. Honestly, man. No, thanks. Damien, how we doing? Yes, guys, we'll meet again. I am with 2-time world champion, one of the best fighters in the world, not just from England, in the world. He has gone to Thailand and beaten some of the greats. You've seen me interview him before a few years ago. But guys, right now, today, some of his fighters are fighting. I am with no other than 2-time world champion, not 1-time, 2-time world champion, Damien Trainor. Everyone raise the roof. Hey! You know what I'm saying? Damien, How's it going, man? How are you feeling today, bro?
I'm all good, thanks. Obviously, my fighters that competed on the K-Star fight night, and obviously everyone's been looking really good so far.
Yeah, I hear that, man. And you know, like, how do you feel now that you're not fighting and you're training other fighters to go in the ring? Like, do you feel the same pressure you did for yourself, or is it more or less? Or how do you feel?
Sometimes it's a little bit harder because obviously, with myself, I know what I'm capable of, and obviously, but when they compete, I can't go in and do it for them. So obviously, sometimes I get nervous and feel that I can't do that much other than give them advice. So it can get a bit nerve-wracking for myself just as much as them.
I hear that, man. And what's your take, man? I know I've interviewed you before, but like, you know, in case any thoughts have changed or anything, what's your take on being a world champion, man? What does it take? Even if any of your fighters are watching this right now, you know, even me, someone who trains in Thai boxing as well, like, you know, what does it take to become an elite level fighter? And even if you don't want to become world champion, what does it take to just become just become a good fighter?
Discipline. You've just got to obviously just do things. Obviously, you can't always do something when you're motivated. So obviously you've got to be able to do it when you're unmotivated, which takes discipline. And obviously this is with anything in life, not just obviously if you want to compete, this is anything you want to get good at. You've obviously got to make sure that you're consistent and disciplined in what you're trying to do.
I understand that, and I see that you're training your son as well. And I see him on Instagram, you're cheating him a few kicks.
He does little bits. He's not obviously that interested at the moment, but I just want him, obviously, a bit of fitness. He's going to be quite small like myself, so I just want to make sure that he's able to defend himself if he needs to. And but when we do, it's just a bit of like father and son time together, and obviously a bit of enjoyment. But it's not something I'm interested in pushing him, other than just obviously just for fitness and self-defence.
I hear that, man. And final one, Super Lek and Rodtang fight. What's your opinion on that? Do you think it was the right decision, bad decision? What's your take on it?
Hands down, Superlek won. There's no people are kind of saying Rodtang should have won. If you look at the actual scoring, it actually wasn't even close. It was competitive. It was an exciting fight, but it wasn't even close.
Okay, I hear that, man. Damien, honestly, I'm not going to keep you too long now because you got to go train everyone. But it's been nice to speak to you once again. And any message for anyone out there who wants to, you know, whether they're getting bullied, whether they want to get into training, whether they're scared of getting into training. Because some people are scared of thinking, oh, if I go to a club, I'm going to get beat up, which is not the case, but they think that. Any message for anyone out there who is considering any form of martial arts?
Just literally find a reputable club. Obviously, go and check it out. Obviously, some places you might not gel, other places you might gel. Just go and obviously see them. And obviously, if you like the place, jump in.
I understand that, man. Damien, it's been a pleasure. Guys, 2-time world champion, Damien Trainor! You know what, guys, this might be... I'm not going to say that. 3, 2, 1. So yes, guys, right now, I am with my coach, right? My Thai boxing coach. Guys, as you guys are aware, I actually got rushed about 2 years ago, and I went to Simon, and I said to him, I go, listen, you know, I want to come to your club because I'd met him before when I met Damien. And I met Simon and I knew he was a good guy, and I said, look, Simon, I'm coming here. You know, I'm not coming here to be world champ or anything like that, but I want to learn how to defend myself properly. I can't fight 10 guys, but I want to come to you because, you know, I feel like I'm in safe hands if I train with you. Does that make sense? And Simon goes, you know what? Come here, I'll train you up, etc. You know, it doesn't matter as long as you want to do fitness, self-defense, whatever you want to do. If you want to have a few fights, have a few fights. It's not about being world champion. I want to help you. And you know what? This guy genuinely, you know, I've got into self-defense situations after, you know, that. And, you know, Thai boxing has actually helped me. So, you know, guys, I'm actually humbled right now. And it's an experience I'm talking about right now that I've never spoken to him about. But who am I with? I am with Simon Whitehead. How we doing, bro?
All good, you know, my brother. Absolutely fabulous, you know. How's things?
Amazing, thanks, man. Simon, you know, you run the gym in the city centre, etc. And obviously, not only that, you're an active fighter. You've been fighting for the past, 10, 15 years, etc. Yeah. You're all training. Yeah. You know, tell me your story, man. Tell me how you got involved.
So, you know, I actually got involved. There's a film called Ong Bak.
Yeah. Yes, I heard of that, yeah.
So I watched that film years ago with my dad and my brother. And then that was it. My mind was made up, man. Googled K-Star, Googled Muay Thai. Ended up joining when I was a kid, when I was 11. And then stopped training for a long time. Started training, got a job at the gym when I was 18. Been there 12 years now. Long time. So long time, yeah.
And I hear that, man. And so how long has that been? How long has that been then? So you've been training for like...
Since 2011, something like that. Yeah.
It was about 13 years, isn't it?
Yeah, altogether, compiled together about 13 years. Coaching for about 12 years. Competing for about maybe 8, but very sporadically with the competition, you know. Yeah. It's a lot of sacrifice, it takes a lot of commitment. So it's nice to finally have my own lads out now, so they can see what it takes as well, yeah.
Yeah, because a few of the guys are fighting from our gym, as you know. So whenever I'm saying our gym, just know that that's Simon training us. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. And Simon, like, any message for anyone out there who wants to get involved? Like, for example, even when I came to you, I said, look, you know, self-defense, etc. You know, there's people out there who probably don't get started by in situations where they don't know what to do. Would you have any message for them?
I think just for your own self-awareness, yeah, something like a martial art, yeah, something that's going to challenge you mentally, physically. I think apply yourself 2 times a week for a year and just see the difference yourself, man. Yeah, you know what it's like. You do it yourself.
Yeah.
So there's nothing like that feeling of training. You know, the confidence it gives you. The lifestyle you need to lead to maintain it as well. So yeah, man, there's a lot of positives out of the gym, man.
I hear that, man. And final thing, super leg rod tank.
Whoa.
What's your views?
I ain't. I'm gonna sound like a mad geezer, but I ain't even watched the fight yet.
Steve said the same thing, though.
I ain't even watched the fight, you know, because we're too busy, innit? Look at this, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tune in and let you know, man.
That's what we're talking about, guys. And if you ever want to come down to our gym, it's in the city centre on McDonald Street. Feel free to pop down. There's a free free session as well.
Come down, get a free session. We'll let you try it out, see if you like it. Take it from there, man. All you can do is turn up. That's it. We'll take over from there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My guys, you know.
Don't be sad. Okay, keep going. Page 10. So please call us outside.
My guy. The lads are active. Hello. The lads are active. He's getting ready. He's fucking ready. He ain't fucking about, mate. He's got it. He's got it on. Go on, Bill. Go on, Bill. Hey! Go on, Bill. See you.
Didn't get the knockout.
And you know what? He smashed him off. Any more knockout, bro? He still fucked him up, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, man. I reckon if it was any longer, yeah, bro. Knockout, bro. Definitely. Next time. Next time. Come on, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of Muay Thai insanity, your ringside judges have reached a split decision. So let's raise a roof for the new English champion in the blue corner. Let's raise a roof for round 3 forward.
I am with someone who's absolutely smashed it tonight in the ring. Honestly, guys, I only recorded snippets of it, but this guy is sick. He's not even got a bruise on his face. If you look at the other guy, oh my God. I like the way when you won, he went like that, yeah? But listen, guys, I am with the new English champion right here. You just won an English title, Arjun Singh, and you're from Birmingham too, right?
From Birmingham, bro. I'm from Birmingham.
How you doing, bro? How did it feel?
It's good. I've had a bit of time out from the ring. I've had personal commitments and other things I've had to put my time into. But I never stopped training. I lost my last title fight. I went to fight for my first title last year. And I lost. I got stopped and it completely demotivated me. But I kept just sticking through training, kept pushing myself, watched my food, kept running, and eventually I picked up some gold.
Now here now you actually smashed it, and it does not even seem like you've had any time off.
Yeah, man. I'm always training anyway, so it's not something like I'm completely new to. But yeah, I just keep pushing, keep watching fights, keep training hard, and here we are.
You know, there's one sick thing you did. I think you chucked a left hook, then you chucked a kick, and then You thought he was going to kick back, so you went down and he went
He was going right kick. I thought he was going to left kick me. I was going to he never threw it, so.
Sick, man. And you know what, with the southpaw as well, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, I can mix it up as well. If I want to go southpaw, I can. Everything a southpaw can do to me, I can do to them. If not better, as we saw tonight.
And how did you get into Thai boxing, man? I don't want to make this long, but how did you
When I was a little kid, my mum threw me into it. I was a chubby little kid. Still am a little bit. But when I was a little kid, that's what made me start. And so my coach is fighting with the older lads in the gym, and I thought, this is something I want to do. I'm sick. Yeah. This is our bloodline. I come out with my shirt. I don't know if you saw it.
Khalistan's
in Dubai. Yeah. So of course you got to represent.
I hear that.
And then that's what made me fight.
Do you know what I was going to say though? Like usually a lot of Punjabis do wrestling. So you're doing Thai boxing. What made you do Thai boxing and not wrestling? I'm curious about that one.
These hands. These hands are what made me start. These hands, body shots, head kicks, I can do it all. So this is what I'm good at. This is what I love doing.
And what's the goal? What's your plan? Like you're English champion now.
This says English champion. Eventually it will say world champion.
I hear that.
Waheguru, one day that will happen. Mark my words.
Inshallah, man. Listen, bro. Rod Tang Super Leg. What do you think about the fight?
I haven't actually had a chance to watch it yet, so.
A lot of people said that. You know?
I know everyone said it's a bit controversial. I'm gonna go home, have some food, have 1-2 glacier, chill out, and then when I get time, I'll watch the fights back. Well, I'll watch this one first.
Yeah.
I got some sick clips. Yo, if you don't know, go follow the Muay Thai Kid on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm gonna post some cool shit. How you done the spinning elbow, all of that.
Is that yours?
That's me, bro.
And what's your Instagram handle as well?
My Instagram handle is at the Muay Thai Kid, TheMuayThai, and it's the same for TikTok.
Okay, sick, man. And listen, any final message to anyone out there who is considering getting into training, or they're getting bullied, or they want it, anything? Some people are scared to get into fighting, innit? And you're sick. So what's your advice for anyone out there who probably can't fight, but they're thinking about it, etc.?
My advice: get down to K-Star. Any of the K-Stars, K-Star Sheldon, Perry Bart, City Gym, any one of them, get down there. Even if you don't fight, it's a great thing to get into. So that's what I would say.
Nice to meet you, man. Congratulations, man. I look forward to your future, man. Thank you, bro. Amazing when you're welcome. Guys, we've just realised that he is familiar with me, which he didn't mention. Brother.
If you don't know already, go follow Naveed.
Central, my guy, you know. But you know what? I'm going to rate this guy. I swear down, I'll rate him. And you know what? Follow his journey, guys. You know what I'm saying? No. Naveed Central.